again, this is like according to myth. This is a thing ninjas would do on their missions because, like, when they're inside, away from the sun, they can't tell time by looking at the sun.
Why do
so
they
they'd use kitty cat's eyes.
Obviously. Welcome to the Project Koozie Crew. We're a Would You Rather podcast, and we do other stuff too. My name's Dane.
My name's Brian.
I'm Jimmy.
And we're just, sitting here on these balmy-ass autumn evenings, just enjoying the sun.
Just balmed off our asses.
We just balmed it up.
Yeah.
It's all...
We're full of soak.
It's embalmed.
Emblammed.
Anyway... How's everybody's weeks? Let's go around the horn. Brian, how was your week?
I had a balm-ass time.
Okay.
I
yeah.
I had some great fried shrimp in a nice teppanyaki sauce. Some bomb-ass teppanyaki sauce. It was, and then I went to a movie and I saw the movie and it had a bomb-ass ending. And then
you're using the same one over and over again.
And then I dropped a bomb on someone.
Oh my god!
And they died.
Okay, no joke. Today at my improv class with the kids, we were playing this game called What Are You Doing? Where you just have to say, like, what are you doing? And then somebody says what they're doing, and then you act out the thing they say.
Uh-huh.
And one of my favorite kids, he has kind of a one-track mind about things, and he's lately really gotten into World War II for some reason.
That's an interesting thing for a child to be fascinated by.
He's fucking weird, man.
He is that, like, I see your entire life before you kind of nerd. Like, he's innately nerdy about things. Before he even had video games, he would just watch YouTube videos about video games to the point where I thought he had played them. He had not. He's memorized all the weapons in every single thing, including World War II. So, we were playing What Are You Doing? And he's like, shooting a tank. I'm driving a tank, so I drove a tank.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? I'm fighting the Germans. Oh, okay. Clang, clang, bang, bang. What are you doing? I'm dropping bombs on Japan. Whoa! I'm like, no, we're done. We're done with the game now.
Okay. That took a turn.
Because he doesn't realize, because it's all just kind of a story in his head. He doesn't realize that death is real.
I'm interning Japanese Americans, separating families, ruining lives.
Yeah, kind of like, oh man, he's in for a rude awakening.
Man, but my cousin was not similar in that way so much, but he when we were growing up, he was so into like the world wars,
right?
And
people get into it,
and it was fucking weird because like he was like 7,
Yeah,
and
that's this kid. He's 7.
This is the same guy who, it's such a. I still fucking hate it. It's the douchiest fucking move, but it sounds like it's not. But he fucking one Halloween, he went trick or treating, and then he fucking donated all of his candy to the troops.
What?
One fucking child's fucking here you go, soldiers. Here's one Tootsie Roll. Fucking split it and he got in the newspaper for it.
Oh my goodness!
And it's just like
I'm sensing a little jealousy here.
It's not jealousy.
I think that's a sweet move.
I think you're fucking just.
No.
I think you're just.
I do. I don't know. Like, that's a nice.
It's nice. It's nice in a
gesture.
vacuum.
I agree with you, Jimmy. I think it's some showboating horse shit. You should find this kid and kick his ass.
This is the same
He's a
cousin who
grown man now.
we were playing.
Made you hate Star Wars?
Yeah, it's that one. But also, one time we were playing some Super Nintendo hockey game, and he's like, "Oh, my signature move is that I like go around the goalpost 3 times and then I shoot a puck in." And I was like, "Okay," because I didn't fucking know anything.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Neat, okay." But then like he was chasing me around. And I had the puck, and I went around twice, and he's like, "Don't you do my special move?" And then I went around a third time, had an opening, shot a goal,
Yeah.
and then he proceeds to immediately just shut off the console.
What?
He's such a little shit. Like,
He's a douche nozzle.
How
yeah.
old was he when this happened? How old was he when this transpired?
He's a year older than me. I can't imagine I was older than 10. So, you know,
well, I mean,
Yeah.
that's a bratty little shit.
it's a
thing to
bratty
do.
little shit thing to do.
Yeah, but I mean, that's a bratty shit little age.
He had the only child syndrome, like,
yeah.
real bad.
That vibe's right.
Anyways.
I thought you were gonna say his signature move was he shoots the puck into the goal. That's how he scores points.
Don't you do it. Don't you get a point.
You score a point, he just sets fire to it. You're like, well, it's ruined now. You scored a point. That's my thing. Our first Would You Rather comes to us from Daniel in San Diego. And Daniel asks, would you rather have everything you eat be covered in cheese or covered in bacon?
Oh.
You know,
What if I'm eating cheese?
yeah, it's got to be covered in cheese.
So deal with that.
How much is covered?
I would say, I don't know, like if you melt cheese and then you just pour it on
Okay,
over.
let's
Just
go.
melted
Let's go
cheese.
fundy on this.
Yeah.
It's literal truth. It covers it. So if like you're having,
Oh, it's encrusted.
It's well, like no, like covers the surface of it at
Yeah.
least. So like if you're having Flappy Jackies, it's got to cover the top and sides of the Flappy Jackies, so you can't see any Flappy Jackies underneath the bacon. If you're having a sandwich, it's got to cover the surface of the sandwich and the sides. Maybe not the bottom though. I'll say the bottom's okay as long as the bottom's on the plate and you can't see.
Well,
it.
that's why I'm saying that if you just imagine everything like you just boil cheese and then you pour it on over.
How do you do that with bacon?
Well, you don't with bacon.
No, you do with bacon. It's like covering all the surfaces. It's like the paneling on the side of a house. It's
That's
like
right.
like the boards.
Oh man.
But
Yeah.
bacon.
It's like a bacon exoskeleton.
Is the bacon at least primo delicious?
I would say it's your run of the mill bacon. It's not like, oh my god, this is the best bacon.
Well, but it's not
or
like
ooh,
you can
this
fuck
bacon
up
is
bacon
paper.
real easy. Is
You
what
really
I mean.
can.
Like,
You really can.
like can I assume that the magic bacon is cooked properly?
Yeah.
How I like
No,
it.
it's good bacon. It's good cheese too. Like,
Can I choose the cheese?
I don't know. Can you choose the cheese, or does it have to be the same cheese? Because it does have to be kind of the same bacon.
Well, there are different types
There's
of
lots
bacon.
of
There are
There's-
different
yeah.
kinds of bacon.
There are
Bacon?
even people who try to say there's salmon bacon now.
Well, those people are very wrong.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Or are they the trendsetters of tomorrow?
What are the trendsetters of tomorrow, if not the idiots of even farther tomorrow?
I was an idiot a couple months ago.
Oh yeah?
I went to a restaurant.
I
and
don't believe it.
They offered duck bacon on their burgers, and I was like, "Huh, I've never had bacon from a duck before."
It's because it doesn't exist.
And then I ordered this thing, and then I was like, "I'm like, this is pretty good. This is a little different. It just tastes sort of like bacon, though." And then I like think about it to myself, and I'm like, bacon's a ham product.
Yep.
And then I look at the menu, and the duck, it just means it's seared in like duck fat,
Oh.
which is what makes it duck bacon. But I'm like, I'm a fucking idiot.
Oh, that's just a dumb product.
It kind of sounds like the setup for a joke. Like, how do you get bacon from a duck? You oink its quack. You know,
You don't.
you
Idiot.
don't because it's a bird, and you can't get pork products from a bird.
Well, there's turkey bacon. Turkey bacon's pretty good. I like turkey bacon.
Is turkey bacon bacon?
It's
from
not
turkey?
Well, it's basically what I have inferred it is from having eaten it and looked at it longingly a number of times. Is it's like a turkey? It's like turkey meat that's like processed, and then like it's
so it's not bacon.
It's sheets of turkey meat, processed turkey meat. So it's not like
It tastes nothing like bacon. Is probably what you're telling me.
It tastes a little like bacon.
It tastes like a little bit like
it's got
bacon.
that smoky quality.
Yeah, it's got a smoky quality to it, but like it's different from bacon.
Huh.
I do like bacon. I generally like bacon with other things, so that's what makes me lean towards the bacon on things.
Yeah. Bacon by itself is kind of
It's kind of meh.
Yeah.
Like I think it really sets off other flavors better.
Yeah.
As does cheese. I think that cheese can really set off other flavors.
absolutely.
But what I don't understand is our nation's like great spike in bacon popularity, where there's like websites for bacon.
It's a raw masculine. Toxic masculinity.
Right?
I think that wave broke, honestly.
It kind of did, didn't
broke, yeah.
A little
Because
bit.
people were just like, "Ooh, let's put bacon on our TV remotes. Let's put bacon on our grandmothers.
I liked the novelty.
Put bacon in our shoes."
I liked the novelty of mixing bacon with unexpected things.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Chocolate.
Coffee. I had like maple bacon coffee once or twice.
Where you drank coffee that tasted like maple bacon?
Yeah, like they infused the beans with maple bacon
Oh,
flavor.
I thought you said yes and we're joking, and then you said more things.
No, it's a real thing.
Oh my God.
And it smelled legit.
Yeah.
It smelled like exactly like what it said on the tin. Did not taste like it though.
No.
No.
You didn't get any bacon flavors from it?
No, not really.
Well, it's funny you should bring that up because some friends and I, during the bacon craze, made something that we dubbed rumble strips.
What?
I'm just so curious.
It's you bake bacon in the oven and periodically paint it with maple syrup, like the real stuff, so that it's almost candied bacon.
Yeah, okay.
And then you get coffee grounds and you encrust each strip in raw coffee grounds,
Oh God. Okay.
like unfiltered, just coffee grounds. And something about the sugar and fat in the bacon like soaks into the coffee, so it doesn't taste like you're just slurping down coffee grounds.
Yeah.
And it gets you fucking buzzing, dude.
Oh,
it was
I'm so bacon high right now.
because we were drinking espresso shots and eating rumble strips.
Oh my God.
With
dang.
like some toast and eggs. And like the rest of the day was just a roller coaster of emotion.
I'm into it.
Let's make it sometime.
Yeah, I'm down.
But it's like a sometimes food, and these bacon holics are just like, I want bacon on my troll dolls. Like it's
No, it's like
dumb.
I want bacon
it's
in
men.
my shoes.
It's men that are saying that only.
I don't think it is. I think it's a whole cultural phenomenon of like, you know what's cool? Bacon's cool. Let's make bacon cool. I want bacon to be cool again. Let's make a necktie out of bacon.
I think I think Jimmy's got sort of a point. I think there is some overlap with like
Oh, yeah.
weird masculinity.
I definitely agree, but at this point, and you're right, the wave has broken on the bacon
I really
craze.
think so. Yeah.
But
I think a lot of it probably had to do with Epic Mealtime, honestly.
oh, that's true.
Like
Yeah.
that, if not
That
started
bygone-
there, like they perpetuated it quite a bit. You know what I'm talking about, Brian?
No, I've never heard of that.
Epic Mealtime was a YouTube channel. I guess it still exists, but I don't know if they're doing the
I
same
don't think
thing.
so.
Where they would just make
Monstrosities.
ridiculous monster food. Like they'd be like, we're gonna make a fast food pizza, and then they'd go around to all the different fast food places, order like burgers and fries from everywhere, and then put it on like the biggest pizza you ever saw. Just put it all on there. Put another pizza on top, like bake it, and then cover it all and just bacon. The whole thing was like,
bacon.
put it on bacon, bacon everywhere, put more bacon on there.
That was kind
It's
of
a bacon.
thing.
It's a meat salad. Bacon is the leaves. Like
Damn. That sounds disgusting.
It was pretty gross. And
It
then
was
they'd
like-
eat it.
And then they'd eat it, but like they'd share it with, and they'd have a calorie counter at the bottom, so you could see how much fucking food.
Did these people
Decadence.
all end up grossly obese?
No, one of them, he's kind of a big beard man, but he's also just a tall, large man.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look so out of place.
They were really into whiskey and alcohol too. Like Jack Daniels was poured on everything as well.
That's true. I forgot about that.
Toxic masculinity we were speaking of earlier. There is something to be said about the addictiveness of cheese too. They say that cheese is addictive.
Oh,
I feel it.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, there's some qualities in cheese that make it addictive. And I've also heard that if you eat cheese before bedtime, different cheeses give you different wild dreams.
Yeah, because it's harder to digest.
Something like that.
Is why I think.
So cheese is a narcotic.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Sniff it up.
I think it's
Parmesan's powdery.
It keeps you a little bit awake because your body's digesting all that cheese.
Oh, I see.
Is I think how it works. I'm not positive, but
cool. So do you want to have crazy whack-ass dreams, or do you want to die of cardiac arrest?
This brings us back to the original you're dying both ways.
You
You're
are
dying
dead.
young both ways.
I think you're dying
be,
way sooner with bacon.
And you're going to be fat and ugly, too. So enjoy that.
Greasy-faced pig person.
I think you can mitigate it by... You just know that there's going to be added bacon or cheese. You just eat like way less of whatever you were going to eat.
I mean...
So you're not just like...
That's still a lot of empty calories, though. So if you're eating very little, you're eating very little, like, good food, too. And you're still getting, like, a shitload of, like, calories that are, like, worthless, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But if all you ate was cheesy broccoli...
Oh, my God. Jimmy's trying to offset it. Jimmy's like, which one would help me rob a bank better?
Good luck, Jimmy. You're dying to 41,
bacon
bro.
would.
How so?
Because I'd give little bacon bombs... to everyone, like food, not bombs, not real bombs.
You'd hand them an apple that's covered in bacon.
And they'd be like, "Oh my god, take it all!"
Huh.
That's how that would work.
I wonder if apple and bacon would pair nice.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah,
I'm sure they would.
And apple goes with so many things that are salty, like cheeses.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoy a slice of warm apple pie with a slice of cheddar on it.
I've yet to try
I
it.
think also I
good.
have not.
It's real
Easter's
good.
coming up. Easter will have happened by
What
now.
does that mean?
The pies, I don't know.
Pies don't happen on Easter.
You don't know Easter.
Have your Easter pie.
I do know.
It's full of eggs and chocolate.
Soft-boiled egg
I'm the
pie.
Easter bunny.
Really? That's a quiche.
That's a
Quiche is good too.
I have had quiche on Easter.
Especially quiche full of cheese and bacon.
Yeah.
The perfect melding of the two.
So do you get to choose a cheese each time?
Yeah,
or
do you
not?
get to choose the cheese? And do you get to choose?
Because that's if you stick us with like a gross cheese, it's gonna.
Well, and do you get to choose the bacon though? Like I might want to like do turkey bacon occasionally,
or pepper seared bacon?
yeah, or that salmon bacon I've heard so much about.
Well, let's open it up.
Cut.
Yeah, choose your bacon, choose your cheese.
Cool. All right, I'm doing bacon.
Yeah?
Yeah, because like I do enjoy me some bacon, and I just think it'd be tastier, and I'd like to kind of switch it up. Maybe I wouldn't die quite so soon if I did the turkey bacon a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Maybe that salmon bacon that doesn't exist.
It is real. I've seen it.
Whatever.
Fucking.
I would choose the
Fundy
bacon
over here.
too, and I'll tell you why. Chewability. I feel like having bacon on things, I'd be able to eat things easier than if it was covered in fucking like gum-like cheese.
Why is it gum-like?
Just like I've eaten whole blocks. I'm gonna level with you. I've eaten whole blocks of cheese before. I've done it. My favorite thing to do as a older teenager, so like 19, was sit down with a hunk of French bread, a summer sausage, and a big thing of sharp cheddar, and just gnaw on all three while watching The Daily Show.
I like to do that, but replace the summer sausage with apple.
See, you're much more cultured than I. But anyway,
Matter of taste.
Apples and cheeses are.
I think if things were covered in cheese, like just chewing would become such a chore. Because there's so much cheese. It's just so much cheese.
It doesn't have to be like a thick slab of cheese. It just has to be covered.
I'm just saying. I don't want that. I want bacon.
And
I do think bacon would go better with all the sweet things and all the savory things. Because bacon can go both ways. Where cheese has a harder time going sweet. Though I have had an apricot crumbly job from Trader Joe's that was fucking divine.
What about cheesecake?
Oh,
That's not cheese.
It's cheese.
It's cream cheese.
No,
It's cream
not.
cheese,
It's-
baby.
Cream
talking
cheese
about?
isn't
Cream
cheese.
It's cheese.
Cream cheese is called cream cheese, but it's not actual cheese.
Still cheese. Still cheese.
Would you rather?
Brian's
right-
fucking doing a one-person wave back and forth.
I'm celebrating.
He's so happy.
I'm celebrating the truth.
We're gonna have to agree to disagree on this point, Bryman. But Jimmy,
I'm choosing that cheese. You know I'm choosing that
I
cheese.
knew you were gonna choose.
So
the
you were
cheese.
talking about sweet stuff. They got that fucking blueberry goat cheese. Oh, pancakes with that. Fuck.
I want to get some of that shit.
That'd be all right.
Shit.
Like there's a cheese for every occasion.
Yeah.
I've been, as I've told you both privately, but now I'm going to say publicly.
Oh no.
During my lunch break, I go to a local grocer,
Yeah,
and they
that's
have all the fancy cheese, and I just go and I look at it, and I think about buying it, and I often don't, but sometimes I do.
You've brought home so many
I
kinds
brought
of
home
cheese.
two kinds so far.
Well,
So I almost bought a third one for you guys, but I decided not to.
why?
Because
Why would you dangle that in front of us and
Maybe
then
next
take it
week.
away, snatch it away?
You spoil us, Jimmy. You spoil
Yeah.
Maybe next. They have so
You
many
need to
bries.
spoil us.
They got like a brie that's like so soft that it like comes squished,
Oh.
and I'm like, oh,
I really like the baked brie with like
it's all bubbly.
cranberry compote on it.
I've never had that.
I like that baked brie with that
Air quotes.
with that crazy blazing purple nurple. You know what I'm saying, dude?
The sticky icky brie.
And that brie with the green crust, if you know
Oh,
what
God.
I mean, dude.
I do. Marijuana. Yeah.
I mean marijuana.
Some
Yeah.
kind of.
I mean marijuana. Leave
Leave.
marijuana's
Leave it alone.
cheese with the marijuana's.
Oh man, what if you had to smoke pot with covered in bacon?
It'd be the manliest toke you ever took.
Oh, so I feel so high and rigid
That's
mighty.
some-
in my pants.
That's some smoked meat.
Man,
Yeah?
I would take the cheese. I'd do it. Like actually,
What do you mean?
like if I had the power to make one of these come true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of all the would you rather's, this is the one
Not
you're
of all.
serious about.
There's more that I'd take over this
Like,
because man,
Fuck
they'd be.
wings. I want cheese on everything. Fuck teleportation powers. Give me that cheese.
Those teleportation powers came with stipulations.
That's true.
Well, yeah, no, boys.
Yeah.
Bacon is a meat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And what is meat but sliced up muscle?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And what
Keep
is the biggest muscle
Seafood.
in the
Shut-
body?
Gluteus
Oh.
maximus, your butt.
It's the heart.
Oh, I see where you're going.
Oh.
Oh, you were leading us down a path.
I
A path to lonely hearts, folks.
Yay!
Lonely hearts, where we take your bacony heart and we cram it full of love cheese.
We get all that cholesterol out of there.
We put it in the pan and get it extra crispy.
You'll feel so good and lovely when we're done rambling all over your heart. We get all up on it and in
Uh-huh.
it and around it,
Chew it.
Tonto.
through it. We'll get behind it. You'll like it.
Prepositions.
Prepositions. This week, mine is entitled "Seekin' a Smokin' Truck Lovin' Man." Scent pick of truck.
Oh.
This is women for men.
This is Women for Men.
Okay.
And I can't. I don't want to like pause to like focus on every little misspelling, but it's so full of fucking misspellings. It's so full. Like it's seeking.
Chocked full. It's a truck full.
Seeking, smoking, lovin'. It's all like the noun, comma, like apostrophe n.
Okay.
It's great.
Sounds like my kind of person, judging on the post I made a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I'm sure you'll love her.
Good. I do own several trucks on top of trucks.
Moved here from Texas 2 years ago. Man, it has been way too hard to met men. No one on these websites smoke or drink BS, I'm saying. No one parties anymore. Good grief, I want to rock it. Love hard rock. Mean head banging stuff. Me, I'll eat you alive.
Oh.
The summer's coming up. I ain't going to miss this year. Not looking for marriage. Commitment, yes to partying. If married, no need to apply. Hate cheaters. No cuddle buddies. Ike, want to crawl all over you.
What?
Probably I want to crawl all over you instead of Ike.
That no cuddle buddies want to crawl all over you also doesn't really make any sense.
I like, as a sidebar, your female Texan voice.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's very good.
Very
Rough
accurate.
Rider.
Very accurate. She continues. Must be white. 58.
Oh, what?
No.
Very specific.
No lying on age, because it all comes out in the end. Have to keep up. The first interview is brutal. We'll ask everything you have done in your life.
What the fuck?
No hemming and hawing. Up to it? I'm into the mind. Pretty boys stand in line. OMG, no shaved bodies. What is that all about? Must be a California thing.
No swimmers.
Yes.
That's the end?
No, it goes on.
Oh.
Yeah.
No swimmers,
like-
no competitive bicyclists.
Sorry, Michael Phelps, you're out of luck.
No powders.
No powders. No salves.
I don't cook. Did that. If you do, a big yes, I'll buy the fixins. But don't have a dishwasher or garbage dispose. Ugh. Don't drink wine, makes me sick. Something to do with the chemicals, I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, those wines that are lousy with chemicals.
But drink all the bottles you want. I'm into beer and shots. Shots.
Everybody.
Not into camping unless you have an RV or hotel reservations. Do enjoy the outdoors, just don't ask me to sleep in it. If you want to know any more, put Rock Me Babe in subject line.
Oh, Jesus.
We'll send pic for pic of trucks, of course.
Of course.
Oh, must be very, very healthy. Buried my last 2 husbands.
Oh, my God.
Reason for looking for a younger dude. Catch you later, babe.
I'm sorry, how old was she?
She's 65.
She wants a spry 58-year-old.
Yeah.
Exactly 50.
Exactly 58.
Exactly 58. Exactly 58.
I mean, the fact that she lost her last 2 husbands is kind of sad.
Buried her.
Buried.
2 husbands.
I still got the shovels.
Oh.
I used 1 shovel for each of them.
Yeah.
Oh man, she is great.
I like the idea too that she
seasoned.
used those shovels as the tombstone. Like she just fucking finished, put the shovel in the dirt, fucking hung a little sign on the top of the shovel.
Jed.
I can believe it.
And Rex.
I can totally believe it.
Rex?
It's a Texan man's name.
Yeah, okay.
I could just totally imagine her husband dying in their truck and then just stopping by the road, burying him, leaving the shovel.
It's how he would have wanted it.
He loves shovels.
He loved their shovels.
I mean, I think that the trading pictures of trucks is a little weird.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
But the rest of it seems pretty on the level. I don't know. She likes hard rocking, guys. Right?
Doesn't care for wine, though. All the chemicals.
All those chemicals.
Fucking chemicals like wine.
So just maybe uncultured.
Grapes, all full of chemicals.
Grapes make raisins. Raisins can't get you drunk. Fuck wine.
Fuck wine.
All right, what do we have next?
Well,
ellipses.
title is, in all caps, Are you tired of pussy-ass mama's boys? Get with this alpha.
Yes.
Men for women.
Done. It's a match.
Boom.
We did it.
Okay.
We found it.
Yeah.
So he includes
It's
a
the
picture.
first time I've done that based on a subject line.
So he includes a picture. He looks like a well-dressed Fit black guy wearing sunglasses, but he crops out like his eyes in the picture. Like you can see that he's wearing sunglasses, but he sort of doesn't show his whole face. It's very strange.
It's kind of a Judge Dredd thing happening. Yeah.
And then he goes to the body, and it is 11 things. 1, no, I don't need a woman's permission. 2, no, I will not ask you what we should do because I already know what I want to do, how to do it, and that you will enjoy it.
Oh, great.
3, no, I have my own things. I don't need yours.
Take it from me. Parents just don't understand.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I don't know if it's the way you're reading it or what he's saying, but I'm getting a very 4th grade vibe off of him.
It feels a lot like that. Yeah.
It's everything starts with no and an ellipsis. 4, and then it doesn't even make sense in this context. And 4 says,
I won't finish my vegetables.
No, I will stay up until 11 reading comic books.
Fuck you, Mom. I'll put cheese and bacon on my foods. You can't control me. Speaking of, number 4 is, which doesn't make sense, no, I love being in control. And that's it. I didn't need a no, but it had to fit the theme for consistency. 5.
He's consistent with his themes.
5, no, I can handle you and put you in your place if I need to. 6, no, I will not argue with you or debate you. Do that with your girlfriends. 7, no, I will not wait for marriage to have sex. 8, not if I have anything to say about it.
And I've got everything to say because I'm in control.
8, no, I don't care if you've never changed a tire before. You will help me.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? 9, no, I will not watch your shows with you. They are yours, not mine. I have sports to watch.
Okay.
Because sports equals men's time.
Men, alpha men.
Men, man.
10, no, I will not back down from a challenge. I am not beta, I'm alpha.
Oh dear.
Of course.
And 11,
yes, dear.
no,
Yes.
I don't care if you pout, whine, throw a bitch fit. That shit does not move my needle. Get over it, get back in bed, and take off your clothes. Then an ending paragraph. Yes, I'm that guy. Attractive, edgy, sweet, but not nice. If you want a real man, answer this ad with your name, picture, and your number. I am not
And a
every
truck.
woman's cup of tea, and not trying to be. Put alpha guy in your reel.
Because it's all about me
Hold on.
and not about you at all.
Wait.
In your reel?
REAL. Put alpha guy in your reel.
In your reel.
I don't know.
If you're real.
In your...
If
So
you're
I
real.
thought originally
Maybe,
when I looked at
maybe.
this earlier, put
Yeah.
alpha guy in your title,
No.
in your subject line, but that's not what he's saying.
No, if you were real. He missed. Yeah, there it is. We were talking about toxic masculinity earlier.
That's this one.
So one thing, okay. So he mentions being like edgy, something, and then like sweet and like a little sweet but not nice. Where's the sweet part in that? Where's the sweet part in
no
any of
sweetness.
that? Nothing. There's zero sweet.
I have a feeling.
It's just all bludgeoning, blustering masculinity.
I have a feeling that this guy is,
Tonight,
while still a shitbag, perhaps putting on a bit of a front to see who will bite because he's read some bad websites.
I think you're right. Yeah, this reads a little bit hollow.
It's a little bit,
Like he's putting on a bit of a show.
because it's so much.
It is so much. It is so much.
Who's the artist? He had a reality show about
Formerly known as Prince.
no. God no. Talking about the pickup artist. Like there may be a little bit of
think I know-
those tenets in there.
Was he the guy that got busted and he lived in his mom's basement after all?
I think so. Probably.
Wasn't that the one he tried to organize the men's rallies? You remember
Oh
what
no,
I'm talking
not
about?
him. No, there's a whole movement. There's a pickup artist movement out
Right.
there of like negging.
Yeah, well, this guy was one of the top
Peacocking.
dudes of that.
Oh, was he?
I think so.
I don't know anything about that.
Okay.
But like I get that feeling from this dude that maybe he's read a little bit about that.
That I could believe that.
He's employing some of those.
Nothing I've done
tactics.
to work thus far. I'll try being a fucking shitbag, because women love jerks.
Kind of.
I think that's
That's what he's thinking.
It feels like he's putting on a show. It feels like a front. It feels like it feels like a front.
But he couldn't quite keep it up, and he's like, I am sweet, but
I am
fuck you.
I like sports very much.
I only like sports.
You're a
nothing
woman, so
else.
therefore you can't like sports.
You can watch your stupid show. I will be watching Man Alpha Show. Grr.
Don't spend time with me.
It will be football, but with bears instead of footballs. And there will be also guns and tanks.
And bears instead of football players.
It will be all bears all the time. Take off your clothing and get into bed or something.
Get into a bear suit.
Get into a bear suit and get into bed. I will be bare naked as well, by which I mean dressed up as a bear.
I'll bring the football and the sports. So based on the subject line, I thought we had a match here. But honestly, I don't think we do.
Yeah, I think you got a point there.
Because he's so unrelenting, and she's just like, hey, I just want to have a good time and rock.
I just want to rock it with my babe.
Kind of, yeah. She, kept saying babe, and
I
like,
want to rock with my babe.
She's capable of love. Like, I don't know if this man is capable of actual love. He sounds like a narcissistic asshole.
She's capable of loving Leonard Skinner and Jack Daniels. Yeah,
And 2 past husbands.
Well, burying them. Yeah. I think she'd snap this guy in half, honestly.
Yeah,
she
probably.
seems too tough.
He is 32 also.
Yeah.
Not the exact age she wants.
No, that's a shame.
Requires.
Not one mention of a truck.
No.
Not even a sprinkling of truck action.
Trucks are very manly.
Well, yeah, what the fuck is wrong with him? If he's a real man, come on.
Come on, Reelman.
I don't think he's got a truck.
Probably not.
He might not even have a car.
Yeah, I could believe that.
Maybe like a Honda Fit.
like a gremlin.
Bringing it back.
It's my favorite car. So stupid. They exploded,
Oh, yeah.
They went off the market because they were dangerous vehicles.
Yeah.
I wanted this to work, but as you just spewed forth the putrid disgustingness
Fucking
that is this
spew.
person.
Yeah, high hopes.
I also got the feeling that maybe he was talking to somebody specific. Like his list of things seemed so oddly specific, especially the changing a tire thing.
That was very strange, yeah.
That makes me think that he just got out of something and he's like, "Listen, Linda, these are the things that I won't put up with anymore."
Oh, so you will help me change a tire, Kristen.
I can't do it alone, actually.
Exactly.
Tire iron keeps slipping in my hands.
Kinda.
Grr, I'm a bear.
So unfortunately, sure. Look at my paws. Fear
Do
my
these look like the
gnashing
paws
teeth.
of a liar?
I'm gonna go play football and watch it too at the same time in my bear suit.
I'm very into sports, as you can tell by my doing and watching.
And changing tires.
Bearing.
Our next Would You Rather comes from the loving embrace of Reddit. From user Ban04Elite. I don't know. Bando4Elite asks, would you rather fart continuously for 1 week or pee every single hour?
For 1 week?
Oh.
I'd imagine it's for a week.
Oh.
He doesn't specify.
Forever.
I mean,
Yeah, from now on. Just a continuous flappy dappy butthole.
having to continually pee is terrible.
It's so bad.
There
I
have
kind of
been
do that already.
there have been
I pee a lot.
I mean, there have been times where, for whatever reason, I was just overhydrated, and I'd go to pee, and I'd think I was done, and then I have to keep peeing, and it's the worst. That's just the worst. That's the worst. Feeling stuck to a toilet like that is just the worst.
But I also feel like that would be more socially acceptable than just, a continuous
But you're doing it for a week.
rip.
It's more socially acceptable because you're secluded. You're stuck to the toilet. Nobody knows if you're alive or dead. You could starve. You could starve.
Wait,
to
what are you
death.
talking about?
Farting.
Well, no, but the peeing though, isn't that continuously for a week?
No, every hour for a week.
But it's continuously pee for every hour.
What are you talking about?
So you're saying like once every hour you have to pee?
Yeah, you gotta.
Oh,
you gotta
I
take
thought,
a pee.
I
Every
thought you were
hour.
saying continuously every hour of every day you're peeing.
No.
Oh.
So every hour
Way worse.
you go. And
Well, yeah, exactly. That was the scenario I was imagining. Yeah.
You go and relieve yourself, and
Okay.
then you get out of the bathroom and you go about your day.
Okay,
in
another hour you have to pee again.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
And so it's a week of sleepless nights.
That's true. You got to get up every hour.
Oh god, that's fucked.
But could you fall asleep while farting?
I think it would be an interesting challenge.
I think you'd get used to it after like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, because it would just be like, oh, this is happening. It also doesn't say what kind of, because it would, if you're farting continuously, it's not even really making. Well, maybe it would.
No, it would make a noise.
You could just pull your butt cheeks apart.
I think
for a week.
For a week. Why you got your hands on your butt? No reason.
Trust
What's that
me,
smell?
you wouldn't like me when I'm hands on the front.
I think
I'd shake your hand, but I don't think you'd like it very much.
I think in either way you'd kind of have to take the week off. You have to take like a sick week.
Well, what if you couldn't? I think that's where the challenge comes in this. Like if you're just sitting at home, neither of these is a challenge.
Well, I mean they're both shitty scenarios. It's pros and cons. Yeah, well, like that's the thing though. Like if you're constantly farting, you can probably sleep through that. I think. Like working through that would be kind of I mean like it would be unpleasant for everybody else.
Yeah.
I think the peeing thing wouldn't really work though in a work scenario because again, as we established, you're not getting great sleep. In fact, you're probably not getting much sleep at all.
Right.
So you're working with no sleep for like a week.
Pee in the bed.
Peeing again.
Peeing in the
You
bed.
might.
That's
You just sleep in a kiddie pool.
So what does that mean exactly?
up
Like,
in a
oh,
pool of your own
let's
piss.
fucking
Well,
pull terms here. So like, you have to pee every hour. What does
Yeah.
that mean? Because you can put off a pee.
It says or pee every single hour. So the hour comes up, you're peeing.
Okay. Every hour on the hour.
Every hour on the hour,
See, that's easy enough
pee comes out of you.
to fucking figure. You could plan it.
Plan around it.
I think farts is easier.
yeah.
If you can fall asleep to a snore that you are doing with your mouth by your ears, you probably...
No, but you're not snoring while you're falling asleep. You start snoring after you've entered sleep.
Sometimes you start snoring before you're all
I
the way
wake
asleep.
up when I start snoring. When I'm in that, like, lazy daisy, in-between twilight sleep. And then I, like... Oh, huh? Who's there? Who's there? Who's at the door?
I think it'd just be a cute little
no
butt
one.
vibration that you'd... Like, by the end of the day, your butt's going to be numb to it. Like, it's just going to be like...
Flappy dapping.
Flapping and dapping. You just tape it to the sides. It just has a... So here's another question that I have for you boys. How, it wouldn't stink for very long, I think. Because it's all this magical new air. Right?
I mean, I think that would be going against the spirit of the Would You Rather.
Like, it would stink a little bit. How do you poop if you're farting?
That's what I was thinking too.
that's
Like, how do you stop from like constantly shitting yourself?
Because the channels are just open.
Well, maybe like you feel it coming and you're able to like clench down your sphincter for like a moment.
But you're just right through it. You're blowing right past it.
It's all really bad. This is a terrible question.
Terrible.
It's a terrible question.
We had a fun one, and now we're in Badlands.
Yeah, really.
I told you before the show we're getting back to our roots.
Fucking poop roots.
Yeah, poop roots.
Poop roots.
Poop roots.
Not as critically acclaimed as normal roots.
It's regular roots with Geordie LaForge.
I am Punta Quinte. I am Punta Piste.
I am poopy pea stain.
So good.
No,
like
that was bad.
like Hamilton levels of
critical acclaim.
Yeah, it's gonna be so great. I'd take farting.
Yeah?
I'd take farting. Yeah, like because like I think that's like I could sleep through it and
Sure.
it like would be less terribly unpleasant. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd go with the farting.
I think I'd be able to stand peeing more,
Well, we're all guys, so we can all stand peeing.
Yes, very good. I did. Have I told the story of taking the drug test on the podcast before?
I don't know.
I know this is a thing that happened in your life, but I don't think you told it on the podcast. So.
Yeah, well, to work in the school district, I had to take a pee test for a drug test.
You have told this, but it's a good story.
On the podcast?
I think so.
Well,
but go ahead. It's good.
I mean, feel free to maybe take some liberties with the story. Punch it up.
So there I was. Morocco. And I was supposed to work in their Secret Service offices, but they wouldn't. If I had any hashish in my system, they said that I was on Skid Row. So I showed up, and it's a secure facility. Imagine iron bars and concrete everywhere. Just long rifles.
Welcome, Mr. Dane, to our facility.
Something like that. Yeah. And there was a lot of pressure, and I'm a shy peer. I'm willing to admit it. I'm a shy peer. And they said, you have 3 chances, or else you won't be able to work in our Secret Service.
You will never pee again.
Yeah, then they'll clamp it down. They'll get in there, and they'll use a little paper clip, and they'll just clamp it right down.
Right down.
And I couldn't live with that.
Literally.
So I start drinking. And I drink. And I take a little paper cups of water, and I drink it. And then they're like, it's your turn. And I'm like, oh, great. And they're like, we're going to have a man stationed outside so you don't cheat, you dirty cheater. And that just put too much pressure on me, and I couldn't go. Failure number 1. I go back into the waiting room of this secured facility made of concrete, and I've already said that. And I just drink 1 cup after another. Water everywhere. And all the drops to drink. Chance number 2 comes and goes. Unable to squeeze it out.
Unlike Dane. Could not go.
I couldn't. And finally, after an hour and a half of drinking water, one after another, I was able to do the deed. But for the rest of the week, for 1 week, I had to pee every hour on the hour. I've lived this, would you rather? That's not true. It was just till like midnight. I had to pee a lot. And it was annoying, but it wasn't like untenable.
Yeah, I think the sleeping part of it would be the worst.
That would probably be the worst. I think I'll go with the farts, and then try and rig up some sort of capturing device so I can sell my methane. Because that's a lot of good, usable fuel.
Put a jar on your butthole.
Put a jar on your butthole.
Jesus.
Get a tubey tube and just start filling up bags of methane. Like, I think that could work.
Fart into a jar or a bag like an adult.
Like a real human. So that's what I'd do. I'd go farts so that I could capture it. Oh, or sell it to fetishists. You know, I'm sure eBay is lousy with fart smellers.
Fucking buy my farts,
I had an idea for a website called fartbarter.com for a while where people could like sell and trade farts in jars and bags.
I want to
Why
see if
did that not happen?
I'm Googling it right now.
Fartbarter.com?
Yeah.
It's too good not to.
Fartbarter.
Yeah.
Fartbarter.com. I'm also picking
TM. Brian Warlock owns fartbarter.com from now on. Nobody else take it, please.
No, it's okay. It's my gift to the world.
You freely give of this.
Fartbarter.org.
Oh!
Oh, it's not. It's nothing. It does not exist or is not available by my phone says.
Man, I wish I was a rich man to buy fartbarter.com.
It's
for
only
my friend
$10.
I know.
To domain buy.
I know.
You have a week to decide before this goes up. To buy fartbarter.com and do something with it.
Do something with it.
Have it directly go to Project Koozie Crew.
Yeah. That'd be the way to do it, honestly.
That would be the way. Or fart. Okay, that might be happening.
We don't have a regular website yet, though.
We don't.
We need one.
We would go to the Podbean.
Yeah.
Jimmy, go.
I said farts. Because I could put them on fartpartner.com.
No, that's mine. I already took that one.
Make money with your farts. It's
Make
that
money.
simple.
Make up to $300 extra a week selling your farts.
On the internet.
It only costs
I would do that.
a small one-time entry fee of $300 a week.
And you have to pay for your own jars.
Yeah.
Well, we did it. We really tapped that one dry, didn't we?
Like my butthole. It's dry with... Man, your butt would get fucking chapped.
Oh, wow. You would need chapstick for your butt.
Like a long distance cyclist, you'd need to like powder up. You'd need to. What if you lit it on fire and it was just a
It would never go
constant
out.
stream of fire?
You'd die. Guys, what is the longest fart you've had?
Not very long, like a couple seconds. I don't know.
Like probably when I'm in bed. Actually, like sometimes when I go horizontal, like I don't know, I'll let out some real rippers. Yeah.
Real rippers.
Yeah, a couple seconds.
But how, man? Because I've definitely farted for like 6 or 7 seconds, like maybe
Jesus,
10 seconds.
really?
Like, it's not normal, but like I've definitely like, because I'll fucking fart in front of my girlfriend.
Sure.
No problem there. But like usually, what her favorite thing is when I have
Her favorite fart.
Well, no. It was when I fucking have a fart that I'm expecting to be normal, but then it's like really bad or long or extra loud, and I make this face of horror, like, oh god.
What's happening to me?
Like, but one time this happened with this long fart. Like, I had time to make the horror face while I was still farting.
Oh, I committed some mortal sin.
I'm like Jeff Goldblum in The Fly.
In the new movie that's coming out. The new one.
Where he's from Future?
The Thor.
Yeah.
He's in Thor.
He is.
Oh.
Good pull, Jimmy.
I did it. He plays Spaceman.
No, I did. One time rip one so bad that my girlfriend at the time had to leave the room.
I ripped a fart so bad once, my girlfriend broke up with me.
Oh.
I ripped a fart so bad once that Rome fell. Again. Anyone got any others?
It's a time travel. You did it the first time, too.
Yeah,
I ripped a fart so bad once, my girlfriend turned into a lesbian.
Men and their farts.
I ripped a fart so bad once I caused a tsunami. It was devastating. It was
I ripped
very
a fart
sad.
so bad once that the fucking prices on melons went down 2 points.
I don't get that one.
Stock joke. You know how funny stocks are.
I ripped a fart so bad it made my parents divorce.
Oh my god. I ripped a fart so good once that I found my estranged brother.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then he said, P.U. Is that you?
I was
Steak,
like,
brother.
That's right. Bring it in. And we had a really nice hug.
Never again.
I had a fart so weird once that everyone thought I was made of butterflies for a minute.
Oh,
Yeah. It was weird. It was a weird one to have.
I had a fart so weird once that
Go, do it.
the CD Millennium fucking skipped from track 1 to track 7.
Your fart caused a laser inside of a machine to move. That's
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Yeah. Without any interruption. It was seamless. What was that detail? The one that Slade named.
No.
I ripped a fart so bad.
no.
I ripped a fart so bad once, and this is my last fart. This is my last fart. I ripped a fart so bad once that Fox canceled Firefly.
It's your fault,
It's
you
my
son
fault.
of a bitch.
I'm so
Send
sorry.
all your hate mail to the PJC Cast at gmail.com.
I'm so sorry. Browncoats unite. We know what the Browns from now.
Brian's dirty sexual butthole.
I ripped a fart. I ripped a fart so bad once they made the Green Lantern movie.
Oh, ouchie.
That movie was that fart.
It was. I farted and Ryan Reynolds came out.
Oh.
I ripped a fart so bad once.
Yes.
They made Deadpool a mute.
Oh no.
Okay. That's some B-roll. That's our
No.
podcast. That's our podcast B-roll.
Man, no.
Jimmy, it's your turn. Would you please do something about this?
Mary
Please,
fuck kill a
say-
doo-doo, a wee-wee,
No,
or a fart.
A poo-poo, a pee-pee.
every fucking time. No. Just say the real one. No long pauses. No quick successions. Just be like, this is marry, fuck, kill time, and we're gonna marry this, fuck this, and kill this thing.
But Dane,
No.
that wouldn't be as fun
For you, maybe.
for our lovely listeners. This is also the segment where I most get close to the mic.
Yeah, you do. No, most intimate. You're like, it's Jimmy's time to shine. I'm gonna really caress people's earlobes.
I once had a fart that sounded so good. That's all.
That Miles Davis was born.
Mary fuck kill this week. I'm too close to the mic now. Unsensually. We have a brain, a heart, or some courage.
Oh.
But we're gonna have a fourth one. It's gonna be a fart. You get an extra one
If I
to do
only
to that
had a
fart.
I would while away the hours, stinking up the flowers. If I only had a fart. Man, what creature would be questing after a fart? Because you got the scarecrow with the brain, you got the tin man with the heart, the lion with the courage. But
Like
why
a
need
gremlin?
fart?
The gremlin without an asshole.
The hot air balloon pilot?
Without an asshole.
The hot air balloon man.
Maybe like a hedge fund attorney who just needs to be an asshole.
Helium
If I
boy.
only had a fart.
Maybe like a slapstick comic. You can't fart anymore.
Aww.
Oh no! I'm
This wouldn't have happened if it was still vaudeville.
I farted out my butthole on the stage. Now I can't do any more of the comedies.
That's where I stored my funny business.
up my rectum. No, I'm not going to do the fart part. I'm
don't have
to. No, I'm good. So heart, brain, and courage. Hearts are very feeling. You need them for love. Brains are cold and logical, but also keep everything running.
Are they cold?
I'd say they're. I mean, maybe not inside your brain, but
Well,
you know what I mean. Like logic, cold hard logic, thinky bits. And courage is all about overcoming, doing what you must.
Overcoming.
Roar.
Okay, we've done a lot of fart jokes.
I know which one I'm fucking.
No. This is gone. As Jimmy would say, this has gone some ways.
This is the best episode. That's not true. It's pretty good,
No,
though.
number 10 is the best episode. The Spooktacular.
Been downhill since.
It's been downhill since 10.
No, I don't remember what episode it was. It's the one where we went buck wild crazy and I started screaming the whole episode.
But we're not talking about that.
Yeah.
We're not talking about Teddy Grahams.
Teddy Grahams. I love Teddy Grahams.
Heart, a brain, and courage.
Which one do you think a Teddy Graham would personify?
I'm not talking about Teddy Grahams. Don't answer him.
Courage.
No.
Yes. Thank you, Brian. I agree. Let's talk more about that.
No. I
Yeah,
would. Okay. Let me tell you. I
always
would.
thought the chocolate ones taste like dirt. I don't know if I said that last time, but I say it now.
I would marry the brain,
Okay.
so I could have a scintillating conversation, and
Pronounced scintillating, but go on.
that's fine. The brain is the largest erogenous zone, so
Sounds like such a cop out, though.
fuck you. It's common knowledge.
Yeah.
I would fuck the heart for that deep sensuality that only the heart could provide for a brief moment. And then I would kill courage because it's just not terribly needed. Like, if people would just fucking think about things for a second, I don't think courage is that necessary. The end. That's mine. I did it, and I didn't bring up farts. Oh,
Oh dear.
or Teddy Grahams.
Oh. What flavor of
No. No.
brain
No.
does a Teddy Graham have?
No. Go, Brian, go.
Okay, fine. All right. I would marry Hart because we could have an emotional relationship that's full of full and they would respect my deep and abiding love of farts, and I would fuck courage because we could have some of that wild and fearless sex, just doing all that crazy shit, and
Whoa.
and yeah, and maybe if I was fucking courage, I wouldn't be afraid to fart in front of my partner, and then I would kill the brain so I could stop thinking about the ding dang farts all the time like I do.
Oh, you'd be released from this prison.
Yeah,
This fart prison.
Jiminy.
That's me. It's not.
It could be.
People used to love to call me Jiminy Cricket because we're both small. That's the joke.
Oh.
That's the fucking joke. So I would marry a brain because I like a smart brain. Smarty smart.
Obviously.
Smarty smart. Smart.
Very articulate.
Brain.
Brain. I would marry it. Because I like smart. Brain.
Sold.
I would fuck the heart because it beats. It's a muscle.
Get my wing wang all up, and then
There's a lot of blood in there. I don't know.
God.
And I would kill. Oh, I fucked my joke up. No, hold on. I'm not fucking heart. I am fucking courage because it's brave enough to fuck me. And
Whoa! Are you brave enough to fuck the butcher?
yeah. Maybe you'll die. I don't know. No, but then I'm killing Heart because that was the worst Captain Planet power.
Oh, Mati, yeah.
Mati.
And him his little monkey
He
friend.
could have a monkey, talk to a monkey with his brain, I guess, or something. I don't remember. It's like, we need a fifth child. Give him a fake element. Heart is the one. And I'd also fuck a fart.
Fair enough.
Why? Why would you tell me?
Because they're hot and wild.
Oh, Jesus.
Man.
Farts are warm, man. Your butt would be warm for a week.
I love them nasty.
Dane, if you got ass, you'll never know.
If I had an ass, I would.
Ooh.
Oh, touche.
If I only had an ass.
Our last Would You Rather.
Can we just make half the podcast us being
The next best of episode, that's the transition sound.
It's just a mashup of us going and
last Would You Rather comes to us from Ethan in Rhode Island. And Ethan asks, would you rather be 1 foot taller or 1 foot shorter? Pretty straightforward one.
Man, I'd be a foot shorter if I farted for a whole week.
Whoa.
It's all my height. It's all my height.
Fart out all that extra mass.
Because I'm so full of hot air.
Would you rather just say the word fart for the next 15 minutes of the podcast?
I mean, don't tempt me.
Or would you never say fart ever again in your entire life?
That's not an option.
That's not an option, bro. Bruh.
I'm never picking a fart would you rather ever again.
It's not nice to lie. Don't lie to America,
All
Dane.
right. Okay. Would you rather be a foot taller or a foot shorter?
So I'd be a foot taller. You guys
Sure.
have more difficult choices.
If I was a foot taller, I'd be like 7 foot tall. And if I was a foot shorter, I'd be like 5 foot tall.
Yeah.
See,
I can math.
I am 5'1".
Yeah.
So if I was a foot taller, I'd be 6'1". And that's a normal height, sort of.
That's my height.
Yay. I'd be Brian's size.
My height.
Until Brian changed his mind and then went up or down.
That's right. I'm 5'1" now. You're just the same, Jimmy. You're just the same. It's a zero sum game, Jimmy.
What if you could make everyone else a foot taller or shorter?
You want to do that one instead?
No. I want to
Fuck
talk
Ethan.
about it right now,
Fuck
though.
Ethan.
Ethan...
Everybody else in the world a foot taller or a foot shorter?
Ethan is our valued listener.
That's true.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ethan.
Gotta respect the Ethan.
He is going to be a lawyer.
He
One
is
day.
going to be a lawyer one day. And he
Good
loves
lawyer.
Queen so much. So much. Some deep cuts here for you passions lovers out there. I know all 2 of you out there just loving this.
I don't know what you're talking about. If it was everybody else in the world, I think I'd have everybody else be a foot taller.
Man, so many people would bump into a doorway.
Yeah, it'd be hilarious. Because I've bumped my head and I've had to watch my arms on like fan blades on ceilings.
You'd be short, though.
Relatively. I'd probably, I'd be relatively short, and that's fine.
And the world would adapt, so eventually
and the
shit would be
world
difficult.
would be a taller place, and the world would be a taller place for me.
For you.
And you.
And me.
Just wait.
Oh.
And see.
Can we throw a fart joke in here
No,
somehow?
you're shoehorning it.
Poo horning.
Boy,
It's tough because, like, I don't know if I'd want to be that short, but, like, I do slouch a lot.
Yeah.
I've got terrible posture, so maybe if I was shorter and, like, I would have better posture.
You know
Maybe I
what
wouldn't-
would help that?
What?
Growing a foot.
That would be great for my posture, wouldn't it? Yeah, I
Your
would.
spine just shoots straight up because it's instant.
Jesus.
I'd be like an upside down capital J. It would be
Like
great.
it's not like the movie Big where you wake up and you're big. It's like, do you choose this? Yes or no? Oh, my
Bing.
back. Oh, all
My
my clothes
neck,
are ripped
my
off.
back.
Enjoy all them extra vertebrae.
That's a lot of vertebrae.
You just get more spine.
You
You're just wait. You're a foot taller, but it's all in your neck.
just neck
You
taller.
turn into a man giraffe.
God damn it!
But then how would you be a foot shorter?
You lose a foot of neck.
Oh shit! No neck Johnny.
Your head just sinks down to the middle of you. You're like a human Krang.
Dane the human crank. I'll get those turtles. What turtles?
It's
There
pretty
you go.
good.
Rocksteady and bebop. Okay, it went away from me there.
Oh,
Kinda.
that
Everyone's-
sounded like it hurt too.
No, it didn't hurt. It just,
Oh, good.
It hurt my pride.
Yeah, I mean, I have in the past said that I would switch bodies with Jimmy of the two of you. So I guess I'd be a foot shorter because I definitely don't want to be taller. Man,
It'd be pretty inconvenient for you both to be taller.
suck.
But it'd also be inconvenient for you to be shorter. Yeah. But less so, maybe.
Less so. And, I already get people being like, hey, you play basketball? Yeah, how's the basketball?
You're not even that tall, though.
I'm not even that tall, but I get it.
How tall are you?
6'2".
Yeah.
But I have very high hair.
That is true. Yes, you do.
I have a pile of hair.
You don't even... Do you make that happen, or does that just happen?
This is it.
It's fucking Eraserhead hair.
I got sticky hair.
I have Eraserhead. When I wake up, I don't have bedhead. I got Eraser bedhead. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be a foot shorter, because being a foot taller would be a fucking pain in the bupkis.
Whoops.
Going on, like, public trans.
Yeah.
The worst. And all that neck. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all neck.
All that neck.
You make a sweet Halloween costume with all that neck.
All that neck inside your speck. That didn't go anywhere.
Great stuff. Great stuff.
Thank you.
I think I'd take a foot taller.
Oh, yeah?
It's like, because, like, I think if I was a foot shorter, I'd probably still be eating as much, and I would, like, be fatter, and that's saying something. Hey-o, waka waka, I'm a chubby boy. I like the chocolates and the cakes. I eat
the
them
bacon
all
on
the
everything, I guess.
Bacon all the time, especially inside my belly. So yeah, and like I remember like when I was like growing up, like as I got taller, like I got a little bit more slender.
Yeah,
like,
same here.
It was stretched outy.
My growth spurt lengthened me out.
I never had that face.
You never had a growth spurt?
No. That like legitimately, like when I was growing up, figuratively speaking.
Oh Jesus.
My doctor, my pediatrician, kept telling my mom like, well, we're just gonna keep waiting for a growth spurt, and then like it just never happened. And at some point I was like 17 or 16, 17, and the doctor was like, I don't think it's gonna happen. I think he's done growing.
Let me level with you.
This boy. Oh, shucks. I don't know why he was expecting that when everyone in my family is my height.
Yeah.
But shit happens.
Doctors are stupid.
They are.
They thought I was going to be 6'6".
That's tall. How would they have presumed that?
Because he's the son of the beast.
Because my father, Lucifer, foretold it in a stone tablet. As I came dripping out of the hell maw, which was my mother.
Oh my god.
A crow opened its beak and foretold the coming of the 6'6" and 6 centimetered man. Dane, last name here. So as a baby, they measure your foot, and they can predict
how big your fucking dick's gonna be.
He's gonna have a big dick. This one.
No.
Look at this baby with his big foot and the dick he's gonna have.
Alright. But according to my feet, I was gonna be 6'6".
High five me, little baby. You're gonna have a big old dick.
This is a call for celebration. Here's a stogie. Let's light up, because your schlong is just gonna be sloppy as hell.
Hey, you like malt liquor? I sure do.
And you will too. Start them early. That's what any big dick man as you should be sucking down the malt.
That's okay. I'll have your can of Steel Reserve till you're old enough.
I'm a doctor.
Time to drive home.
I'm literally made of garbage. God, I hate my wife, probably.
I wish she would just shut up, take off her clothes, and get into bed.
Do a parachute.
Then I'm gonna watch sports.
What's toxic masculinity again? Who cares?
I don't care. Put bacon on it.
Also, he's the penguin.
You dynamic dunderheads.
No, so the doctor who delivered me was a Native American named Dr. Knife Chief.
Oh.
True story.
What?
Yeah. And he told my mom I had the biggest feet of a newborn he'd ever seen in the 20 years of
Do you have
children.
Did you grow into your feet?
Yeah, I mean,
you don't have
they're not
oversized feet, from my opinion.
Right. So I did.
Good.
But I'm really glad I'm not 6'6" because then I'd be a Satan person. But also because it'd just be awkward and hard to deal with.
Have you ever bought something and
no,
you pay $20 for $14.33 if I'm doing my math correctly? No, $13. And then you're supposed to get back $6.66. But then they don't give you that amount because they're scared of that number of dollars.
I've never had that.
That's happened to me.
I think I've had that happen before. Yeah.
Jesus, what?
Like I've in fast food, like I've definitely gotten like $6.70 back because they didn't want to give me just a penny.
Wow.
But they couldn't undergive me money.
I've had people like raise their eyebrows went through the fast food like $6.66. Oh, that's not good. I've had that happen.
Here's your devil food.
This is a different thing, but like in one of my more recent jobs, I've had to ask people their birth dates a lot.
Oh.
And if their birth date falls on 9/11, there's always like an odd tone that comes in their voice,
And-
like sort of a "don't blame me for the tragedy."
Ooh, and-
don't blame me for all those dead people.
And you know,
I didn't choose his birthday.
I am born on September 11th.
It's like it's not even that pronounced. It's like a really subtle thing, but I always hear it. And there's always there's this like pause. There's sort of like this
Okay, how about this?
There's this sense of doubt and like self-doubt that comes into their voice that
Like
will not
you're not going to believe them.
Well, no. It's like it's just like a please don't bring it up or a please don't judge me.
Don't say anything.
Don't
how about
don't
this?
judge me by this, please.
And sir, and what's your birth date?
Yeah.
Date of birth?
9/11, 68. It'll be like that, yeah.
I like the idea that it's the other way. It's like, what's your birth date? 2001. Around one time, around like 7 or 8. Like.
It'll be like, what's your name? Charles Bronson. What's the last 4 digits of your social security number? 1 tough 3 9er. What's your birthday, Mr. Bronson? 9/11. 80.
Or conversely, what's your birth date? 9/11. Never forget.
What was that last bit? Nothing.
Never forget.
9/11. Never forget. Mission accomplished.
Stairway to heaven.
We've now done 3 minutes of 9/11 jokes.
Great.
So
We did it. Yay!
Thanks everybody for joining us today in this very special episode
Very special.
of the Proud Jacuzzi Crew. If you enjoyed what you're listening to, you can enjoy even more by giving us more money or any money.
Any money
on our Patreon. Review us on iTunes. That would really help us out.
That'd be cool.
Send us some Would You Rathers at the PJCcast@gmail.com.
Pretty much everything is the PJC Cast.
It will help us out and make you internet famous, maybe. Possibly,
we'll make you famous. Shit. We'll make us famous.
We'll make
and
you a
famous.
star, Junior.
Put them there.
I'm also the penguin.
I love umbrellas.
I gotta go deliver a baby.
My dad is Pee Wee Herman sometimes.
Sometimes, depending on the version. So do all that. Tweet us at the PJC Cast. As Jimmy said, everything is the PJC
I think everything
Cast.
except for one thing, but I don't remember what that one thing is.
Facebook. The Proud Jacuzzi Crew on Facebook.
Is it?
Yep.
One of them is Breitbart. Sorry.
Oh.
We gotta work on that one. Not really.
And I hope.
It's trash. It's a trash rag. Don't read it.
Whoa.
Shots fired.
It
Breitbart.
is.
Brun shade. All right. Hey, I don't know what you're talking about. I am an uncultured swine. So thank you everybody for joining us tonight on this balmy ass autumn evening. My name is Dane.
My Ryan.
By the bugaboo.
I'm good night and get on with it.
AIDS.
Oh.
Just putting that shit cherry on top of that fart sundae we just had, huh?
That's what I do.
It was a rip rip roaring time, guys.
I get it. It's a fart joke still.
I didn't mean it.
Too bad.
I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
Too bad.